Welcome to our next battle report from Shyhammer Fantasy Battles, and today we got Vampire Counts versus the Orcs and Goblins. My buddy Aaron came out to Dice Dojo to play a game against me, and here is his army. We have 50 ghouls. I hate this block of 50 ghouls. They have a Strigoi Ghoul King right inside that group, that unit, with a ring that howls. Right here is the rest of his army. We have a Terrorgeist, 3 Bat Swarms. We have a block of 50 zombies, as well as the Grave Guard. I think it's 20 Grave Guard with a BSB in there. It's a White King with a BSB, and the Lord, which is a level 4 Vampire Lord. He has Hellish Vigor, Raise the Dead, Invocation of Nehek, and Curse of Years, which I hated that spell in this game. And then on the right we have about 25 skeletons, I think, roughly about 25 skeletons with full command. And here comes my Orcs and Goblins unit. And today I brought 30 Orc Biggins, or 29 Orc Biggins with 2 hand weapons. There's a BSB in there with the spider banner. He's in the front row. He looks like a samurai with the 2 moons on his head. And then, of course, the rock lava in the back. And then next up here we have our 29 or 30 Night Goblins with spears and shields. We have full command in the front. We have a hero in the front with a great weapon. And the 3 fanatics just chilling behind him, because I'm not afraid to say that unit has 3 fanatics. It does have 3 fanatics. We got the Doom Diver in the back, as well as the Night Goblin Shaman, who's kind of hidden in this picture, but he's there. Level 2, and then we have 10 Savage Orc Boar Boys, or Dino Boys as I like to say. And on the right side, there's a boar there. That is the General. It's a Orc War Boss with the Armor of Gork and a great weapon. Then next up we have Jatilla the Hunter on the far left flank. There was no model for him, so I had to create my own out of bits, and he's with the Howlas. And then over here we have our our Goblin Hero on a wolf on the far left. We have the Mangler Squig. We have a unit of 20 Night Goblins with bows and arrows and short bows. And then the 3 fanatics are sitting behind them, just because I had nowhere else to put them really on the table. And then the Orc Shaman is sitting in that unit. He doesn't sit in it for long, but on the bottom of the hill we have a unit of 15 Black Orcs and a Black Orc Hero. And then behind him we have the Spear Chukka. For magic, my Orc got 5/5s and a 2, so I got Here We Go. I took Headbutt, Foot of Gork, and then I just took the Gaze of Mork. And then for my Night Goblin Shaman, he got Vindictive Glare and Itchy Nuisance. So let's get started. Vanguard, I had the Howlas move up to the left flank. Gonna go ahead and harass some units. And then it's Vampire's turn 1. Vampire's turn 1, we have the Bat Swarms. They move up right behind that building, about to engage the Howlas. And then he decides, fuck it, let's move the Terrorgeist up, and he's going to engage the Howlas, and which kind of sucks right out the first turn. The ghouls, he actually made a big mistake. He put the ghouls on the far left flank because he saw me loading up that flank, or my right, and they don't get march. They just kind of sit there and they have to crawl up very slow. They're by themselves. That unit, though, is very terrifying to me because it has a ton of poison attacks and it's in horde formation. And then that Strigoi Ghoul King is no joke. He's wrecked me in a few games. So on Magic he gets 12, which is a huge power dice for him, and the first spell he gets off is Raise the Dead. He only used 2 dice on that, and I'm not going to stop him because I used the rest of the dice to stop him. So he pops up a zombie unit right in the middle to be a roadblock, 8 zombies right in the middle, and then the rest of the spells I actually either dispelled with the Dispel Scroll or used my dice. So then he goes on to shooting phase. His Terrorgeist screams at my Jatilla the Hunter, and he does a nice, like, what is that, 10 plus his wounds, which is 16, minus my leadership, which isn't really high. He destroys that unit. They just, there goes out Jatilla the Hunter. Every time I play that guy with the unit, I don't think he lives very long. It's a waste of points. But it's Orc's turn 1 now, and there goes an Animosity with a charge on my Night Goblins with bows. Yeah, that's the most fearsome unit of charging there. The Wolf Hero, he goes around to the flank of these ghouls because he's going to get some combat resolution when they actually get in close enough for combat. And then my Mangler just runs up the gut. He's going to just tear through, a good handful of those ghouls. There's 50 in there, jeez. And then the Night Goblins, they move closer just to get in range to release some Fanatics. The Fanatics go ahead and move through, and only one Fanatic, the ugliest Fanatic I have, goes through, and he kills 3. He's actually the most luckiest, but the ugliest Fanatic I have. The Black Orcs move up just a bit, and I believe I removed my Orc Shaman at this time. And yeah, that's about the end of my movement. It looks like this. My Savage Orcs stayed back. My Magic phase, I got a 5 and a 3, which I believe I channeled once. There it is. And then the first thing I do is I do Vindictive Glare with my Night Goblin Shaman, and that's what he got right there. And it rolls pretty high. I mean, you're supposed to roll 3d6. I used it on the big spell, and 3d6 is how many hits he could do, and he does 10. And then out of 10 hits, I shoot at this zombie unit right here, and the zombie unit, I take out 6 of them. So that's pretty good for Night Goblin Shaman. Then I use the rest on my Foot of Gork, and did not get an Irresistible, so he dispelled it. He didn't want to see the foot that soon. My Spear Chucker shoots, and he fails. I'm trying to shoot at the Terrorgeist on the other side of the board. My whole idea is he doesn't have a shooting phase, so I might as well take out the only thing that's really screeching at everybody. And the Spear Chucker failed. The Rock Lava, though, he hits him, and I roll first to see if I wound, and there it goes. I got a 5 to wound, which I only needed, I think, like a 2+. But then I do 2 wounds only after, so it multiplies by d6. Only got 2 wounds, and he goes ahead and he regens 1 of the wounds. Womp womp. So, well, started chipping away at that Terrorgeist. Doom Diver goes off, and let's see what the Doom Diver does. He misfires. Come on, misfire. But he got skid marks, which is the number 5 roll there. And skid marks, he still hits the guy, yeah. And he got 2 wounds out of all the hits, strength 5 to toughness 6. And no regens there, so 3 wounds on that Terrorgeist. Chipping him away. I think he has 6 wounds total. There you go. 3 down. So there's no shooting, or at the end of shooting, there's no close combat. So now it is Vampire's turn 2. First thing he does is he moves his skeletons right into the Fanatic, because he's not afraid. He's about to heck anyways and regen some skeletons, and then he just falls short with this whole unit of zombies, so they're just standing in front of that Fanatic waiting for it to get crushed. And then the Grave Guard, of course, moves up. He's bunching everybody together because I know he's going for that Nehek. And he measures the distance here to see what's going to happen with the ghouls. He just moves the ghouls up a little bit. And then the Terrorgeist flies over the building to get closer to the general, just to be in range to get some wounds saved. And then we go ahead and do the damage on the Fanatics. The first Fanatic takes out 7 skeletons. And then, of course, he dies from the collision. And then this Fanatic takes out the remaining ghouls here, or zombies here. There are 5 zombies. There's only 4 in that picture. Then Magic, he gets a good 10 dice, 10 power dice. I get 5. I don't think I channeled. The first spell he does is, of course, Invocation in the Heck, and I dispel that. I do not want it going off. There's my level 4. Yeah, I don't want that spell going off. I don't want him regenerating anything on the Terrorgeist. So then he goes ahead and he uses this Ruby Ring, and he nukes my Night Goblins. He just burns 5 of them. Tries to cause a panic, and I think I'm fine. Then he tries Curse of the Years, but it didn't go off. Terrorgeist goes ahead and he screams, and he kills 4 more Night Goblins. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that unit. He just wants to kill my Night Goblins. Whatever. But that's about it for his turn. Orc's turn 2. I move my Wolf Rider in the rear there, just to intimidate him, kind of harass that unit. And then I realized my Mangler was supposed to go first, but oh well. Got 2 doubles, not 3, which is lucky, but the Mangler just runs right through those ghouls, and he goes ahead and he kills, where's my notes? Well, there you go, there's the picture. He kills 10 ghouls. Then I go ahead and finish my compulsory. I do the remaining Fanatic, and the Fanatic runs through that unit of zombies and hits the Terrorgeist that moved in closer. Only kills 2 zombies, and then he gets 4 dice on the Terrorgeist, and he does 2 more wounds on the Terrorgeist, but the Terrorgeist goes ahead and regens 1 of the wounds. So He has 4 wounds total now. He only needs 2 more. I'm just chipping away at the Terrorgeist. For magic, a little blurry picture here, but we got a 9 power dice, 6 dispel. Try the Vindictive Glare again. It goes off, and this time I get 8 shots. And out of those 8 shots, I kill 3 zombies. And I apologize for the blurry pictures. I'm trying to, play the game and take pictures really fast. But I go ahead and do my Foot of Gork, and the Foot of Gork I get an Irresistible, which he can't do anything about it. And it smashes a bunch of zombies right there. Kills 9 zombies. But then I was aiming for the Terrorgeist, and I get to go again. I get a 4, 5, 6. I get to go again, stomp again, and I aim for the Terrorgeist. It hits the Terrorgeist. I think it actually fails to wound on this one, which was kind of like, what the hell, man. So then my miscast, all I did was do the damage around the Shaman, which did nothing. Spirit Trucker tries to finish off the Terrorgeist, does nothing. He misses again. My Rock Lava goes ahead and aims for the Terrorgeist, and then he actually, bam, direct hits. I got that son of a gun. He ain't going nowhere. So on the wounds, I do 5 wounds because it multiplies, and he just couldn't save it. It was way too much damage. He only needed 1 wound to die, or 2 maybe, but he had 2 regens there. And the Doom Diver actually gets some free shots now. He's going to shoot at the Grave Guard. That's the best unit, I believe. And he shoots, and he drifts off and crashes into that house on the left side and just decides to take a nap instead. The archers are all kind of staggered up like that because that failed charge on the animosity. So the ones in the front rank shoot, and they get 3 ghouls. And that was it. There's no close combat. It goes into Vampire's turn 3. So he starts off with a lot of charge declarations here. We got the skeletons trying to charge a long distance. The bats charge. They actually get successfully into the flank of the night goblins. The zombies charge. They get into the night goblins. And then the skeletons actually got a successful charge, and they just charged right into my orc biggins. I'm not scared. The ghouls move up a little bit more. Like I said, they're moving up at a very slow rate. And then the Grave Guard moves up, but they just kind of move up just a little bit as well. And then we're going to go into Magic. Magic, he got 8 power dice, I got 4 dispel dice, and I think this is the turn that he kind of does that crap. He gets in the heck off, and it gets 6 skeletons and 8 zombies. And, oh, actually, no, he does do the big spell. I think he does the ring again, which I didn't think about it until I look at this video now, but he killed 5 night goblins off of that. They passed their panic check. They're not going anywhere. They just took a shot to the face and lived, which I don't think that shot was technically legal, but whatever. So here it goes, the Curse of Years. This spell sucks. It goes ahead and hits that Orc Biggin unit, and it kills 6 right off the bat. What happens is, every time he rolls a 6 out of all, he rolls 30 dice. Every 6 kills an Orc. And then on the next magic phase, it'll be 5s. And the next magic phase after that, it'll be 4s, 3s, 2s eventually. So it'll eventually just rot away that whole unit unless I can dispel it. The bats kill off 3 night goblins. The night goblins go ahead and they kill off 5 zombies. The zombies don't kill any of the night goblins, so and my night goblins just sit there. And then this dice roll, I'm not so sure what did I put it there for. Oh, actually the goblins flee. Yeah, they lose, and the zombies go ahead and they chase them and they kill them, and they overrun right into the Savage Orc unit. And Savage Orcs aren't scared of those little pussy zombies. The Orc Boys, the Biggins, they're going against the skeletons. They kill off 2 skeletons, and then skeletons kill 2 Orc Boys, but the Orc Boys, you can see in this picture right here, they kill off 4 with the poison attacks, and then they kill off another 7. So there's 11 dead skeletons total. They start to crumble, and it looks like they killed 7 more with the crumble. That was it for close combat. Now we're going to go into Orcs turn 3. And first thing, the Mangler gets a roll to go to the middle of nowhere. He's actually going to the side of the board. At this point, I kind of figure they have to kind of come to me, those ghouls. So I move the Black Orcs back. I still have this guy harassing, kind of hurting them forward. And I'm going to continue shooting at him. So Magic phase, I get 10 power dice, and he gets 6 dispel dice. And I go for Itchy Nuisance on the Grave Guard just to slow him down, so that way I can kind of just shoot at him more. And I get it off. I think I got a 2 on them, so they're slowed down by 2. I go for the Foot of Gork next, and he gets an Irresistible Dispel, which that sucks. But whatever. Doom Diver. Let's go ahead and shoot at that Graveguard unit, kill off some of his elite troops there, and direct hit. Bam! Let's go. Let's get a nice huge roll. And what do I get instead? A 2. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do it. 2 dice. Only 1 wounds. Pathetic. I don't even think that wounds. It was a 5 to 4. No, I needed a 3 up, and they both miss. Oh well. Rock Lava is going to aim at this huge unit of ghouls, and what happens? Misfires. Alright, well, let's hopefully it gets a good one. Nope, it gets a 1, and I lose my Rock Lava. It's done. That sucks. Kind of goes my shooting strategy right out that first turn. Anyways, Spear Chucker hits a unit of Graveguard, and it kills off, well, at this point right here, the camera started to die, and I was being very selective on my photos, and eventually it just dies, and I started taking pictures with my camera phone. So my camera phone has the rest of this going on. I know the Spear Chucker went for the Graveguard. It killed 2 out of 4 ranks, and then kind of stopped shooting there. And then the camera phone takes over. And then the Orcs wiped out that whole unit of skeletons. They just crumbled the rest that they didn't kill. And then I know the Night Goblin archers obviously shot at the ghouls. And then it would go into Vampire's turn 4. He declares a charge with the Graveguard, which he knows he's going to fail, but it moves him further than with the Itchy Nuisance. Vampire magic, he gets Snake Eyes. He goes for the heck, and I couldn't stop it, even though I tried. And he only could get some zombies. The end of his turn, he gets the end of the magic. He gets the Curse of the Years, which is 4+ now. So everything 4+ goes ahead and whittles away my Orcs. Kills about 5 more of them, and then the Savage Orcs go against the zombies, and they just kill 8 zombies. The zombies get 0 kills back, and the Crumble kills 5 more. And yeah, it goes into my turn. Orcs turn 4. No charges to declare, and my Mangler decides he wants to jump off the table edge. He's done for the day. My Fanatics go nowhere. My Mangler goes nowhere. And then I move the Night Goblin archers up to release the Fanatics, and the Fanatics are to go right into that ghoul unit that's a couple inches away now, and 2 of the Fanatics go through, and also 1 stops right in front, which is perfect. And it kills off 9 ghouls. Yeah, 9 ghouls. Power dice. Got 9 power dice and 6 dispel dice. And I throw him on the foot, and I get Irresistible. He can't stop that, and it goes and gets a direct hit. The direct hit kills 7 ghouls, or I'm sorry, 7 skeletons right in front. I think I was, yeah, no, that's Graveguard. 7 Graveguard, I'm sorry. But then it wanders off and does absolutely nothing. I wouldn't kill the skeletons. I would kill the Graveguard. Why would I aim for the skeletons? But then I tried to stop the curse, and I failed to get the 12. And the Curse of Years on a 3+ kills my BSB right there. So no more Spider Banner. And not only that, but it kills off a good chunk of Orcs too. I'm down to just 5 Orcs, just the Champ and Standard Bearer and 3 other guys, which kind of sucks. My Doom Diver aims for the Graveguard, and he gets a direct hit. And on the direct hit, I only hit 1. That kind of sucks. I don't even think it wounded. And then my Savage Orc Boar Boys, Dino Boys, they end up finishing off that zombie unit, and whatever they don't finish off on this turn, they just crumble and kill them off. Vampire's turn 5, and for some reason we thought it was Vampire's turn 6, so we kind of wrap things up in this turn. The bats charge into my Shaman. The Graveguard finally charges into that Orc unit, and the ghouls charge into my Night Goblins, and they take that hit from the Fanatic. The Fanatic only kills, I think, like 3 of them. And then for his magic turn, he got 7 power dice, 5 dispel, and he goes ahead, and I believe he tries to do a heck, or oh, he does Hellish Vigor. I'm sorry, there it goes, which allows him to reroll his wounds, his failed wounds. But it didn't matter. The curse kills the rest of the Orcs. He didn't even get off any close combat there. And close combat, he goes ahead and attacks the Night Goblin Shaman, and they kill that Night Goblin. Shame, poor guy. They overrun and go right into the Doom Diver, which is really good for him. And then his ghouls here, they just destroy my Night Goblins. I think they actually wiped out the whole unit of 20. If not, they got like 10 down on this turn and then 10 down on the next. But yeah, the Strigoi King is just beastly. No, they just killed them all. This picture just showed us that they're done. He killed them all. So, Orcs turn 5. My Mangler runs into nothing. My Savage Orc charged right into that Giant Bat Swarm. And then my Black Orcs charge into the redirected Graveguard. And as you can see, I have those 2 Night Goblin Fanatics, which actually kind of mess him up because he doesn't get the points for those with the whole unit because they're still part of that unit. My Magic turn, I get 9 Power Dice. He gets 5 Dispel. And I go for Here We Go. Here We Go allows me to reroll any of my failed to hit, and I believe actually 2 wounds too. And then I use the rest of my dice to get the Foot of Gork. I got the Here We Go off. Go for the Foot, and I get a direct hit. And like I said, I'm sorry about the pictures. They're a little bit more sporadic here because it's on my camera phone, and my camera phone started dying. But I hit that unit of ghouls with the Foot, and I killed 11. Good chunk of them. His general challenges my Black Orcs. I answer it with a champion. That is not Grimgore. That is just a champion. I don't care. He dies. And then my Black Orcs wipe out his whole unit of remaining Graveguard. And then my Savage Orcs killed the bats, but the bats killed the Doom Diver. But it's a fair trade-off. And then my Savage Orcs just charge right into the back. They overrun, and they're still frenzied. And they're going for the Vampire Lord. And at this time, we thought it was the turn 6. And, you know, as you can see right now, he probably had 1,000 points still on the table. I had over about 1,700 points still on the table, and we just call it anyways. Even if it wasn't turn 6, it was pretty clear that I was about to destroy that Vampire Lord with everything I had. And it was a good game. It was really fun. It was a different approach than my normal approach because I kind of usually just go balls out and just attack them with everything I had. But sitting back, letting myself shoot and take down his units, and then just trying to stop that in the heck as much as possible because I know that he'll just re-raise them more and more and more. But it was a fun game, and see you guys in the next video. If you guys like what you saw today, just hit the subscribe button and like the video, and I'll be glad to make some more videos. And please leave any comments if you guys want to. If I did something wrong rule-wise, just please let me know what happened because that's the only way I'm going to learn. And I'm going to be making more videos very soon. I have a 3-way match with my brother and a Wood Elf player. So it was a fun game, and it'll be up very soon.